Well, turning now to an update to a story that we brought you last night, one that we've been following for quite a while. Portland City Council voted unanimously against Portland General Electric in their bid to cut down around 400 trees along 5 acres in Forest Park in order to build new transmission lines. The decision came after a rally in front of City Hall yesterday and a marathon 5.5-hour council meeting. It has been a roller coaster for both PGE and the groups trying to stop their plan. The city land use hearings officer gave the project the green light in March, and then the Forest Park Neighborhood Association and Forest Park Conservancy appealed that decision to council. Councilors last night said they couldn't figure out why the hearings officer made the approval in the first place.
Yeah, colleagues, I came into this hearing today leaning towards denying the appeal, honestly recognizing that we are in a moment of crisis and needing to upgrade our transmission system. But based on the evidence on the record, based on the report, the staff report from Senior City Planner Morgan Steele, I can't understand how the hearings officer got to the decision that they made based on a plain text reading of the law.
And PGE has pledged to improve almost 8 acres for every one impacted by the project. They say they'll plant 900 trees and 8,800 native plants in the project area and give $2.5 million to Portland Parks. They say they need to make sure the grid can keep up with society's increased reliance on power. But councilors say PGE didn't make a strong enough argument that there was no other solution than cutting down trees in Forest Park.
Everyone here supports climate resiliency and the creation of good jobs. I don't think I am disputing the benefits of bolstering the grid. This is something we've discussed in the Climate Committee, and that it is something of the utmost importance. But this is ultimately a matter of law and process. And in my view, PGE did not provide adequate fact-based support for key components of this application, including its consistency with the NRMP, its alternatives analysis, and its proposed mitigation plan. Big claims require citations, and I did not see citations where it would make sense to see them. On this record, I see no sufficient factual basis to set aside agency expertise and the input of a well-informed public in favor of the judgment of a single officer whose findings are inadequately supported. So I vote to support the appeal.
And PGE says they're disappointed, but they're going to keep working on it. They told us the need for this project remains urgent. We will review the findings when released to determine the next step necessary, including a potential appeal to the Oregon Land Use Board of Appeals in order to continue delivering reliable, safe service that this project would have achieved. So it is not over for PGE. Last night's vote was a tentative approval of a move against the utility. It's scheduled to come back before council on May 7th for final approval.